We had three main questions for our SSL proposal to see if the idea of a consolidation hub can work in Cardiff, to see what are the barriers to using low carbon vehicles such as cargo bikes in Cardiff, and to see what are the steps and actions needed to actually get this into action in Cardiff. We divided up the work for the SSL into different sections. First, we decided to collect some baseline data, so we used our contact with the University of South Wales to do a literature review, to use traffic data, to do some surveys of the people in Cardiff, businesses, and their attitudes towards low carbon vehicles, their attitudes towards deliveries existing in the city centre. So we collated those and prepared some baseline data. We then took those on to some focus groups and tried to engage with members of the logistics community, so managers and transport consultants, to see what their opinions were about how this idea could work in Cardiff. We conducted some site visits. We went to London and Cambridge to see how the operations work there, and we put together a video to do with that, and we also tried to put on some events to see how this could work in Cardiff. In our experience, the framing of the question around behaviour change was quite difficult to reconcile with our need to approach businesses directly, especially businesses like the logistics sector, who are very cost sensitive and very time sensitive. It was really difficult to engage them properly with the question because we were having to frame it around behaviour change. I think if we had approached it with a more direct, can we save you money and also be more sustainable in the process, that probably would have engaged them more. One of the main problems that we encountered was time management. We were dealing with myself, running my own company day to day. We were dealing with an external consultant, and we were also having to visit other places around the country and pull together data sets, which was sometimes hard to get. So I think the SSL grant is a really good opportunity for small companies and small charities to turn their attention to a larger project, which will actually benefit their local communities or their businesses. Maybe some of the parameters of the project could be altered slightly to accommodate us a bit better. Saying that, I would still really recommend that companies go for an SSL, purely because it really focuses them on completing a piece of work which they probably wouldn't be able to do otherwise.